We're not Jew haters. We're not Jew haters. Your victim card is over.
Yemini for Rebel News in Albert Park outside the Garden of Eden nursery, where a small group of locals have gathered after one of the co-owners sent a vile text message response to a young Israeli woman who committed the crime of applying for a job at this tolerant left-wing business.
It's staggering to me that people of the left who, when I was growing up, they would fight for equality and justice for the oppressed, they have become so intolerant. They are so hateful.
So there was an Israeli girl that applied for a job here, and in response to her application, the co-owner wrote this: "Unfortunately, the position has been filled by someone with a semblance of humanity and who cares about plants, animals and the environment. Good luck on your journey and I hope you leave Melbourne soon. Free Palestine and end the genocide now. You're complicit in it, Irit, and in English your name means ... So my question to you is, this is some random Israeli girl that applied for a job. Is that okay?
Well, I think we're seeing a real mind virus unravel here, Avi, and the mental gymnastics these people have gone through to arrive at a position where they're actually justifying abuse and discrimination is pretty shocking, and it's very concerning. And if we don't get a hold of this very soon, then it really does concern me to think about the direction that our society could be heading in.
I don't believe that you care for people in Ukraine, or do you care for people in Ukraine? Do you care for people in Sudan?
Of course I care for people in Ukraine. And of course I care for people in Sudan.
Where's your pin?
Don't shout.
Or Ukraine? Where's your pin for Ukraine? Or Sudan or Nigeria? Where's your other pin?
My government are supporting this Israeli genocide.
How? They're not. How are they supporting?
Well, they're sending weapons past.
No, they're not. You make shit up.
Expelling the Israeli ambassador, secondly.
What about Russia? What about the Russian ambassador? Where's your other pins? Why are you picking only the Jewish state to care about?
I'll refer you.
Because you hate Jews.
Look at the Kathy Wilcox cartoon from a few days ago. That might explain it to your thick head.
Why did you come here?
Avi, why do you look concerned?
I'm worried because I'm wondering why you would come here in support of a
nursery. This is my local nursery.
So do you support what he wrote to the random Israeli woman that applied for a job? Do you not think that in itself, by itself, is a racist response to a random Israeli girl applying for a job?
No, I don't.
They told her to get out of Melbourne.
I think that Israel is committing a genocide.
How does that have it? Let's pretend you're right. How does that have anything to do with her?
Because she is Israeli. Didn't you say that?
So you can discriminate against every Israeli because you think Israel's committing
a genocide?
Is she the Israeli government?
No.
So why are you allowed to discriminate?
I don't think that it's wrong for people not to allow Israelis to be in their workforce.
So you think the racism against some random Israeli girl who applied for a job here in Melbourne is justified because of all your false claims about Israel?
They're not false.
They are false, but put that to the side. You're
false
justifying racism.
No, it's not racist.
That's not racist?
This is a multicultural country and people can live together, right?
This is not a racist text.
I don't know the person who owns that business.
I'm asking you about the text. Is that a racist
text? I think it's...
To tell you to get out of Melbourne, leave this country? Imagine saying that to a black person. Are you okay with saying that to a black person? A Sudanese person. Are you okay with saying that to a Sudanese?
This is the most ridiculous questioning from someone with a microphone I've ever heard.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to understand if you're consistent. There's a genocide in Sudan. Can you discriminate now against Sudanese people who are applying for work here in Melbourne?
Why would I do that?
Because that's what he did. So if he wrote the same text message now to a Sudanese person because of the genocide happening in Sudan or Nigeria, do you?
I suppose if they were were they from the RSF? Do you think, or was it just any random person?
Just like her, a random person. How funny. So suddenly it matters where they're from.
Yes, I think it would be okay.
It's okay to...
Sorry?
I do like the fact that she's trying to be consistent. So she's saying, just to be clear, that it is okay to discriminate against Sudanese people in Melbourne now because they're also committing a genocide. I give you credit for at least trying to be consistent. Consistently racist, though. Nobody... That is racist. Banning Sudanese people from your work, banning Jews from your work, banning Israelis, that is racist. Because you...
Anti-Semitic though.
I hope you feel better that you're not anti-Semitic, you're just a racist.
And excuse me, lady, I just want to say, of course I don't want you...
I feel
I don't want you...
hated.
Well, you shouldn't
I feel
I'm looking
hated.
you in the eye, and I'm telling you, I don't hate you. I don't like Israel and what they're doing to the people of Palestine. Don't feel hated.
Israel is true.
Don't feel hated.
You look like you're very much loving. That was a loving...
It's got nothing to do with...
It doesn't matter.
You can ask him the question in a minute.
Italy is Catholic.
I am
Not while he's
over
filming and doing his job.
Get
back while he's doing his
Get your
job.
soul.
Fake, just get up, you idiot. Get up. Jesus, mate.
Do you work for Hollywood? For Hollywood?
He's got it, I'm sure.
Holy crap. And the 360 will capture that nicely.
Fake, just get up, you idiot. Get up.
Let's reenact it. Daniel is quite strong, so I understand that was the natural reaction to his push. But protectharvey.com, if you want to ensure Daniel can continue to control these lefties the only way they know how. She just pointed at Daniel, the security guard, and said he was involved. You said, I think he was involved. Why did you pick on him? What did he do?
Do you mind? I'll just have a chat to you.
I'm working
No,
with
he's
him.
my
I
security,
wasn't
sorry.
involved.
Yeah. A more pressing issue, there's a lady with a keffiyeh that says it's all right to discriminate against Sudanese people.
Just get it one by one.
One by one. But she's wearing a keffiyeh, so she's super tolerant.
You're not showing any perspective or any understanding of what the issue actually is.
She's a random Israeli young
Yes,
woman.
People are very
Do we-
upset about what is happening. To
I'm
the
upset about a lot of
Palestinian
things,
people.
but that doesn't give you the right to be racist to a random person.
Well, it's hardly worth. Are these people concerned about the deaths of thousands and thousands and thousands of Palestinians?
Of course they are.
If I was against Italian people, do you think that's against Catholicism?
You are.
I mean, there are
now,
Jews all over the world. There are Jews all over the world.
There's one Jewish
There
state,
are
love.
Jews all over the.
There's many Christian
means
and Muslim
nothing.
states.
That means
Absolutely
nothing.
does.
I'm going to go out for some Italian food. But no, I hate it. Am I against Catholicism? We're not Jew haters. We're not Jew haters.
you are.
Your victim card is over. We're not Jew haters. We're
You're
not
making it
Jew
obvious.
haters.
Is there any
We're
other
not Jew
country
haters.
in the world that you don't want to exist? Any other country? Even one?
Why do you think the loony left have become so anti-Jew?
It's the latest thing to jump on. It feels politically correct.
I'm so sorry because I'm enjoying our conversation, but I just overheard this kind of witchy lady saying that we're jumping on
A witchy lady?
Yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah, I think I look so much better than her. I feel very natural for my 64 years. Yeah, I feel very.
You're gorgeous, babe.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That will never be
It is
acceptable.
acceptable to
No,
hate
it's not.
Yes, it is.
What does
And it never
Zionism
will
mean?
be.
Zionism is a
Is there
fascist
any other
ideology.
country in
What
the
does it
world
mean?
you want
What does
not
it
to
mean?
exist?
What does it mean?
For me, it's a.
The
it's
only
a-
apartheid
What is it for
Jews
you?
not
What
able to
does
go
what
for.
does
My
Zionism mean?
understanding is that it supports apartheid, and that's enough for me. That is
so,
enough.
so I think you should educate yourself on
I
what
haven't
Zionism
educated.
means.
Okay, if you don't want to use the word
Genocide has nothing
genocide,
to do.
okay, if you don't want to use the word genocide,
what-
that's fine. How about mass slaughter on an industrial scale? Is that all right?
What do you mean mass slaughter?
mass
1,000
slaughter
1,200
on an industrial
people
scale.
within the next 2 hours,
At least
few hours.
680,000 people dead.
8,000 people dead.
57,000.
She's gone to 687,000. Why do you think she has to puff up the numbers to 687,000?
Otherwise, she can't justify her genocide story.
Do you think what Hamas has done since the ceasefire in the
With what Israel has done since the ceasefire is the problem.
they've publicly executed people in the center of
Who are
Gaza.
collaborating with the Israelis. People.
So you're justifying Hamas publicly executing Gazans in Gaza.
They weren't necessarily executing Gazans, they were executing people who were collaborating with the IDF and with the Gaza Humanitarian Fund, which
Is that okay?
Marketisation.
Is that good? Is that okay? Is that good?
A marketisation of murder and theft is not good.
They're all Gazans. You know they're Gazans, right? They're from Gaza. They're Palestinians from Gaza.
Yes, they've lived there for tens of thousands of years.
So, you're justifying their murder. So you're actually okay with Gazans dying as long as it's the right Gazans. So while she's here, do you agree that it is okay to discriminate against Sudanese people?
I don't want anyone to be discriminated against ever.
Do you want to tell your friend that's probably not a good thing?
Don't ever discriminate against people, okay?
This is your wife.
I'm glad we've learnt that.
Your wife?
We've now learnt discrimination.
Your wife is racist.
At least she's consistent with her hatred.
Yeah, I like her husband though.
You don't think it's racist to discriminate against Sudanese people?
I think discrimination is wrong.
But it's okay to discriminate against Jews, Sudanese now, and I guess Nigerians probably fall into the category. But she's super tolerant because she's wearing a keffiyeh.
She's wearing a keffiyeh, so she's obviously very tolerant.
Why is that funny?
Because we know it's sarcasm.
If you enjoyed this report, make sure to like, comment and share it far and wide. We didn't see any real mainstream media. I think there was one camera here for a couple of minutes. So it's up to you guys to get the truth out there. Show the world what the tolerant left is really about, either denying Hamas's atrocities or, when they're pushed into a corner, supporting discrimination now, at least consistently, even against black people. They're lunatics. It's up to you guys to show the world. And then if you support our effort coming to the street, these days we cannot do it without security, and we have Daniel who's eating a snack there. Daniel? Yeah, and listen, you were quite intense there in taking... I didn't see the push, but I saw the victim go flying. So you're very capable and able and proficient in your work.
Yes, except old mate over there was probably better suited for the soccer field.
Guys, if you want to show Daniel Kakam, look, that one was a bit of a joke. He was trying to get some footage so he could put it on camera, so he could make a complaint to police to try get Daniel into criminal charges. All kind of funny. You've seen it. But if you really, we do need Daniel, and we need our security, our broader security plan. We cannot do that without you. ProtectAvi.com. If you support us, please consider chipping in to help us make it possible.